One kind of small thing that doesn't necessarily fit in with any of the specific lessons we're going to do, but that I do want you to know about before we finish this circuits unit, is how a light bulb works. So I'm talking about an old style incandescent light bulb, not any fluorescent bulb, not an energy saving bulb, just an old fluorescent light bulb that you screw into the ceiling. These light bulbs have a couple of parts which are labeled for you over here in the picture on the right. Let's start at the bottom. Down at the bottom we have an electrical foot contact, which if you notice on the actual picture on the light bulb on the left, there's a black part down here that's some insulator, kind of like black electrical tape. And then down at the very tip is another piece of metal, and that's called the electrical foot contact. Whenever you hook up a light bulb, electrons will flow either in or out. Either direction it will actually work, but I'm going to assume they're flowing in through the bottom of the light bulb, and they travel up this wire, up here, up here, up here, up here, and then they go around this tungsten filament, which is just a piece of metal, kind of curled, special kind of metal that heats up very easily, and that tungsten filament heats up, and just like your stove maybe heats up or like starts to glow if you turn it on high, the light bulb glows, because this part gets really, really hot, and that's what glows. And then the electrons come out of the tungsten filament, back down a different wire, and out the side. Now, that's kind of what is surprising about a light bulb. If we had this base right here, the only thing that could let electrons in or out, they wouldn't bother to go through the actual light bulb. They just go along the base and over to the other side. So we have to make sure the electrons actually go up into the tungsten filament and then back out. The way we do that is we have one contact on the bottom, so electrons come in the bottom and they leave out the side, in the bottom and out the side. Meaning to light a light bulb, you have to have a wire touching its very bottom tip and a wire touching the side. And they can't be the same wire, otherwise the electrons would just go around the bulb. So to light a light bulb, you gotta have a wire touching the bottom and the side. I have a question right after this video that asks you which of, I think it's 4 circuits would light up a light bulb, or if there's more than one. Try that question, and we'll just very quickly at the beginning of class tomorrow talk about what the right answer is. But like I said, this kind of doesn't necessarily fit in anywhere, but it's one thing that I do think is important for you to know, since you see light bulbs all the time, how exactly they work.